morning, dears. You have asked me to repeat this chapter, isosceles triangles. Actually, this chapter is based on the relation you have learned yesterday. That was relation number 3. If two sides of a triangle are equal, as I have taught you in relation number 3, just maybe ABC is a triangle in which in triangle ABC, if AB is equal to AC, then the angle opposite to AB is what? Angle C would be equal to angle B, opposite to the side. If two sides are equal, then the sides, the angles opposite to them are equal. And the converse of this also you have learned yesterday. If two angles are equal. Now I didn't know. This is the converse now. If angle A is equal to angle C. Converse. Or maybe this angle I am leaving, this angle only I am writing. Angle B is equal to angle C. So the side opposite to angle B, side opposite to angle B is what? So AC would be equal to AB. If the angles are equal, side opposite to them are equal. That is converse. Converse is if the angles, any two angle, if any two angles of triangle are equal, then the side opposite to them are equal. Side opposite to them are equal. This is the converse of this relation number 3. Already you have learned yesterday, and today this is based on theorem. This is the theorem today. The theorem first we says, if two sides are equal, angles opposite to them will be equal, and if two, converse of this theorem it says, if two angles are equal, the side opposite to them are equal. Is it? Now, this isosceles triangle is based on these two theorems, and the third theorem is exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. This whole chapter is based on this. What you have to do, you have to apply your brain to get which angles are equal, which sides are equal, and what can be the other side. Okay. Now, if you see the examples, some examples you can see which are the sides equal, so we can do. See, question number 7. From the exercise, question number 7, it says, prove that the medians corresponding to the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Now, full chapter is based on these two theorems, and exterior angle is exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Clear? This full is based on this. So now you will ask, ma'am, what is this exterior angle? Once again I am saying you, dear, I can increase the triangle side in any direction. Just example, this BC is increased up to P. Okay, this is P. So this angle PAC is exterior angle. Clear? Now, angle BAC is known as interior adjacent angle. This is known as exterior angle. This is known as interior adjacent angle. And these two angles are known as interior opposite angles. Is it? Angle ABC and angle ACB is interior opposite angles. Now the formula is exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. So we can write it angle PAC is equal to angle ABC plus angle ACB. Why it is? Just you see, sum of this two angle is 180 and again sum of 1, 2, 3 is 180. Is it? This total is 180 and 1, 2, 3 is 180. So both the cases this angle ABAC is common. So this angle will be equal to this two angle. From there this theorem has come. Now I was talking about question number 7 because there is no figure, so you will be little confused. So we'll just see question number 7 here. It says median corresponding to equal sides of an isosceles triangles are equal. Just maybe these two sides are equal. Now what is median? Or I'm just rubbing front side only. Now this is equal sides. Now what will be the median? You just tell me. A line which is constructed from this vertex and this is different, is it? Now just maybe P, Q, R is a triangle, RS and QT are the medians. In triangle P, Q, R, PQ is equal to PR, PRS median, RS and QT are medians. To prove RS is equal to QT. Clear? Now what do we know? Median divides the side into two halves, is it? So solution says in triangle SQR or QRS and triangle QRT. QR is a common side. This is a common side. Angle SQR is equal to angle QRT, base angles. Angle SQR is equal to angle QRT, base angles. This equal angles are known as base angles also. Though PQ and PR were equal, so half QS is equal to RT. Why? Half of PQ is equal to half of PR. So they will be equal. This portion, as we know, PQ is equal to PR. So half of PQ is QS and half of PR is RT. They are equal. So therefore triangles QRS is congruent to triangle QRT. SAS condition. So we can write it RS is equal to QT. Proved. Here you write CP CTC. So dear, if you remember the theorems and if you remember the properties, you can solve this exercise well. If anything more has to be explained from this exercise, you can ask me in comment box. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.